So, for my next gameplay, I will use an great old one from Dunwich Horror expansion. I will use only elements from Arkham Horror and 3 elements from Dunwich Horror expansion. One element I have used in my previous walkthrough, that's Injury and Madness cards. Also, I have added for this game the location cards. You see there are more than usual. Usual there are 7, but with Dunwich Horror expansion we have 14 location card in each deck. And also the third element I will choose from this list. Bursts, Monster, Condition, Sheldon Gang, Skills, Alice, Spells, Common, Task, Unique, Missions. As you can see, there are numbered from 1 to 11. I will throw 2 dices. We have the next combination on 2 dices from 1 1 to 6 6. That means from 2 till 12. And I will subtract 1. That means exactly 11 possibilities like in this list. All of these elements you can see here. From Gate Bursts cards, like these ones, I have described them in my Dunwich Horror review playlist, to the missions. I have described them also in my Dunwich Horror review playlist. So let us throw 2 dice. And we have 4. We subtract 1, we take the third. What is the third? 1, 2, 3, or let us see from the list. Those are condition cards. So let's see what condition cards will participate in the next game. The 3 cards from that are related to Arkham Horror locations: library, newspaper, and Velma's dinner. These 3 cards will be added to our game. Now for our ancient one. I have described him in Dunwich Horror ancient ones, but let us see him further. He has 5 monsters. Each one is named Servant of Glaaki, of Spawn type. Each time Ellie is removed from a game, you draw a Mythos card and you put a Servant of Glaaki at that location. If all 5 Servants of Glaaki are in play in the same time, Glaaki is awakened. Also, when you defeat a Servant of Glaaki, it returns back to the Glaaki shit. And cultists are undead and move like stalker monsters. And that's all. Also, if an investigator is devoured, the terror level is raised by 2. And we will see the attack and his defense if we will fight him during the last fight. Now let us put aside the Glaaki. Put him aside. We put Injury and Madness card aside. And let us see our first investigator. Okay. So our first investigator is Carolyn Fur. I have put her fixed possessions. Let us select her random. She has 2 unique items, 2 common items, and 1 skill. Unique item, common item, skill. Let's draw from the top. 2 unique items. She gets healing stone and alien statue. Common items, she gets revolver and ancient tome. And as skill, she gets +1 to luck. Now let us see our other investigator, Joe Diamond. We put aside and let us see Joe Diamond. I have put his fixed possessions from the start. Now let us choose the random. 2 common items we draw from the top. That's food and dark cloak. One of the worst common items ever. And 1 skill, that is stealth. Exhaust to roll a evade check. Now let us select the starting mythos card. Select a gate that will open at that location and select a monster. We select first the mythos card. It's Darky Carnival Arrives. Gate will appear at that name. What gate that will be? That will be gate to another dimension. I will put it on the map before the first turn. Now let us draw a monster. Monster has moon symbol. There is no moon symbol in the movement section.